Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life, and this is a very, very interesting announcement that T-Mobile snuck in during AT&T's earnings. They snuck this one in. It was dropped on T-Mobile's newsroom. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys could check it out. So this is something out of the left. I think it was rumored from what I saw. From several people for a while now, but now T-Mobile officially announced this. T-Mobile US appoints. I'm not even going to try to say the name, but they have a new COO, Gopalan. Hope I said that right. I don't know, but they have a new chief operating officer. So this is very interesting. So there's a lot of speculation now. Is this Mike Sievert's successor? Right. That's one big one. Is this possible that he could be the next CEO of T-Mobile? Because right now, moving forward, right, the big next thing is convergence. AT&T is telling us Verizon is buying Frontier, T-Mobile is making fiber plays, and this guy comes from Deutsche Telekom. He is very familiar with fixed wireline, and he's very, very big on convergence. He understands that better than anybody probably in the U.S. because he comes from that European background that's also big on convergence, and he is joining T-Mobile US. New leader joins existing management team to continue growth and expansion of T-Mobile US business into the next era. I would not be surprised if we start seeing him on the earnings calls after the one on Wednesday. He starts March 1st. And then another interesting thing that I saw here in this. So the existing senior leadership team will continue in their roles, so nothing changes there. John Fryer remains president of the consumer group. Callie Field remains president of business group. Nestor Cano, EVP transformation and chief information and digital officer. I've never heard of him. Ulf remains in charge of the network. He remains the president of technology, but they all will report directly to Gopalan up on his revival, which is expected March 1st. So, and then he reports directly to Mike Sievert. There seems to be some kind of shift because prior to this, they would all just report to Mike Sievert. So this sounds to me that this is possibly Mike Sievert's successor, and that they're looking for his expertise in convergence and wireline, right? So then the next big speculation is probably going to be, is it cable time, right? We talked about this before. Is T-Mobile interested now, right? We saw the article from Light Reading. Are they really signaling to the market that they're ready for a cable player? Charter, Comcast, whatever, right? Whatever's out there. They need scale, right? Some analysts are really against this. They're saying they would rather see T-Mobile bit by bit gain scale, right? Buy smaller players here and there, and like I said before, that's a good play. It's probably the safer play to make, but it's going to take a long time. Every time you buy one of these companies, you're stuck for a year or two, right? Going through regulatory approval, and then after the approval, you have an integration period. It's just a long, drawn out process. Yes, with a cable player, you would have to go through that same process, but you only do it one more time, and then you have that massive scale, right? If you go through the market and you try to find all these smaller JV players, you're going to have to go, okay, I'm going to get Metronet, Lumos, boom, year and a half, 2 years for approval, whatever, and then boom, right? And then you have to go through that with every smaller JV player that you buy. That's just a long-term, drawn-out process, where if you do Charter, you wait maybe a year, maybe two, you get approval, and now you have all this scale to work with. So could this potentially, the COO joining T-Mobile USA, he's been on the board, by the way, for some time, but now he's actually physically involved with the company. Could this be the signal that T-Mobile is going bigger on convergence, and that it's time to buy a cable player? Right? That could be what this is signaling. Several different thoughts from other people. I'm still going back and forth on. So we will definitely discuss that some more moving forward. I'm sure some of you might have thoughts on this. So leave your thoughts in the comments. Um, this could very well be the successor, right? And it's kind of, I don't want to say backstabbing, but you have very capable already existing leadership that could possibly would have fit that role, right? Mike Katz could have been the next COO replacement for Mike Seaver. John Fryer's been there for a very, very long time. That could have been CEO. But what they all have collectively in common, they don't know wireline. None of them have any sense of like the real convergence. So that's why this specific hire, well, not hire, but placement, if you will, because he's already part of Deutsche Telekom, is interesting because I did a little research, and the first thing I noticed right away is he is big on convergence and he's big on fixed wireline and mobile services. So, and he's from Europe. So, I mean, he was in the UK, Germany. He knows convergence. So that should tell us that T-Mobile is getting ready to take that next step into the convergence in a bigger way. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.